All right, here we are, guys, bright and early. It is already 27 degrees Celsius and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's supposed to go up to 40 this afternoon, so I'm hoping to get an hour of detecting in right now before it gets any hotter. Let's see if we can get a couple old silver before this old guy keels over in the heat. I know we wait all year, right? We're just begging for summer, and then it gets here and we're like, oh, it's too hot. That's today.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Well, solid 78. That was a coin signal. It's too hot out here for this stuff. Whew, I'm telling you, I'm cooking already. All right, 2 holes in and we've got a coin that we missed, so that's a good sign. Not an old one and not silver, but Manticore is finding coins here still. Yeah, we got another coin, I'm pretty sure, right here, just beside the last one. So I think it's just a case of finding the places that we've missed before. There we go. Look at that. It's freaking silver, guys. I was not expecting. That was ringing up like a penny. I'm glad I did that live. I think it's silver. Wait, what's going on here? Yes, it is. It's green. That is old. Okay, we got to take a look at this. Look at that. I am friggin' stoked, guys. 4 holes in, we've got 2 coins, and this is a 1936 Canada dime. Freaking happy right now. It is so hot out here right now, guys. I'm like, I don't think I have more than 15 or 20 minutes in me, and to pull a silver like that first thing this morning, friggin' right, yeah! And like 2 feet away from that silver dime, we got another coin, I think, right here. Okay, so I took a shovel full of dirt out here. Oh, it is another coin. Okay, that one's been hit by something. 64, I think. Again, but another coin we missed. Uh-oh, what did I disturb down in there? And the coin, I believe it's another coin. It's right underneath there. Oh, the havoc! Godzilla! Alright, move along. Get your eggs out of the way. Get going. We are on a roll, guys. There is another coin. It's another American. Ah! Get off me! I'm being swarmed. No! Retreat! Tactical retreat! And that's an old wheat penny, 1941. That almost looked like 44 there for a second. And if that was the case, that would have been $1 million penny. But I believe it's 41. I'm gonna very gently brush that off just to make sure that I'm not retiring. But look at that, guys. There's another old coin that we missed. Like, I'm banging these out right in a row. So it's, you know, I think we just missed this section here. Well, we didn't miss it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, 5 holes in a row. There's another coin. I could spend 3 hours on this field sometimes now, guys. Oh, that's an old one too. 1 cent. Definitely, I don't know what's going on. I think the Manticore is just weeding out. This is a really trashy spot, and I think we've avoided it because of that. But the Manticore is doing phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal. I believe that's 1940. 40. Woof. Look at the shape of that coin. That is going to be either a 50s or early 60s Canadian. Young Queen Elizabeth on there. Not in very good shape. 1960 something. 61. Another coin here. 1976. All right, and another one. Well, again, okay, so we've passed the old patch, and now we're into the 70s patch. 71. Okay, 1 hour of digging, guys, and we've got a few old Wheaties here, 1940s, and the one Canadian 1936 silver dime. So I want to briefly just say, because I have about 50 hours on the Manticore now, and I think there's a couple things I want to say. This machine is fantastic, but the first 25 hours or so, I was regretting selling the 600, and this has some issues that need to be taken care of up here in my soil anyway. And the 600 was no different. When we got it, it would hit old rusty nails as coins. And this thing here, the Manticore, is doing the exact same thing right up into the 90s. Then you have to realize, because it's a new machine, I didn't know what a silver coin would ring in. Well, silver coins ring in 78, solid 78, 80. They're coming up. And those tones that are going up into the 90s, really, that's just rusty nails. And what I'm finding is that the 2D screen it's a game changer. It really is. When you start paying attention to that and saying, well, this isn't a perfect circle on that non-ferrous line, then you can pretty much guarantee it's not a coin, because this machine rings up a lot of things with a great tone. It does a lot of things fantastic. Separation, I don't think there's a machine out there that I've owned that is separating in trashy places that I dig better than the Manticore. So what this machine needs is the same fix that they came out with back in the day for the 600 and the 800, which was an iron bias setting. And they just released an update for the 700 and 900 machine with that exact setting this week, the beginning of this week. I saw it was posted. So I was regretting buying the Manticore because I was like, well, you know, I probably should have just bought a 900. But now that I've got it figured out and I'm figuring out the 2D screen 50 hours in, I am quite content, guys. To pull 8 coins out of this field in an hour, which has over 1,000 hours on it, we've hit all that spot. That spot over there has ground that is very mineralized. They used a fill that is very dark and it looks almost like railroad. If you dig around industrial sites or railroad sites, it gets a very dark, oily ground, mineralized. That's what's over there, and that's where I was finding the coins. So the Manticore is doing something that the other machines couldn't do, I believe. I still have a hard time justifying the $2,400 on this machine, because I think that any of my other machines, Legend, Equinox 600, still, Kyle's pulling out old coins alongside of me every day with the Equinox 600. That machine was 3 years ahead of its time, you know? So I think expectation for this machine was a little higher than it is. It doesn't give out a stronger visual display in terms of number. Like I showed you guys a coin earlier, it was going anywhere from 70s to 80s. Another coin here for a copper penny. You would think that they should have copper penny locked down and it's going to ring up 78 solid, right? I mean, yes, there's variance in years, what goes into the coins, but not a lot. Okay, so, you know, if it goes up one number or two numbers, it should still be steady. And then a zinc is 50 whatever, you know, like, I think my expectation was just higher for this machine than what it actually is. But I love the machine. I don't regret buying it, but I don't recommend that every detectorist buy this, because I don't think it's any better. I think the 900 is probably the more generalized, you know, price range is way better. But when you need to have the best of the best, like me, you want to try the best of the best, because I'm always wondering, what am I missing? Then you go for the Manticore. Well, the sun is just up and we are heading out already. We're going to drive south over an hour. We're going to meet up with Kyle. We've got a couple places we want to detect that we've never hit before. Is there anything there? I don't know. Beaches, a school, and some in-town parks. Let's go look for silver. All right, no dogs allowed. And do not feed the ducks. Doesn't say anything about detecting. We had 1983 on the cement here, so we're gonna do this whole beach line here. All right, first hole, Canadian nickel, 1982. Second hole, a second nickel. All right, the spearmint ice vape. All right, this is gonna require getting wet, so water shoes on. Oh, damn, that's cold. Kyle says he found those water shoes. I think they were his. He just doesn't want to admit it. Solid 65. Look at that beauty. 1980 Corvette. Beat that, Kyle. And then I turn around and I see all these little guys coming in. I didn't bring any bread, sorry. Do not feed the ducks. I didn't think Kyle stood a chance of being able to beat that first find, but I just beat it. We got the Porsche 911 GT, baby. Okay, here's one. Bringing up higher than a Porsche. Let's see what it is. Now you're paying for yourself. There is the first $2 coin of the year. Canadian toonie. Alright, not a treasure, but I do pick up every bit of this that I see. I always think of, you know, some little kid running around in diapers and bare feet. Gonna get that in the foot. And I just sleep better at night doing my job. 1965. I look up and here comes Kyle. He must have something good.
1917.
Oh, largie. Nice one.
That's not, oh, it's a bit better in that light.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty worn down, but that's beach digging for you.
Oh, yeah.
But that's cool, man. It shows, you know, there could be anything here on this beach. That's awesome.
56 penny and then that right in the brake line.
You know, when you detect with Gary, it's like The Price is Right. Kyle, you win a new car.
Yeah, buddy.
Right here.
Oh, there we go. I'll take the yellow one.
You want the, yeah, you want the Vet instead of the 911? Okay.
My kid will love this one.
Okay, so Kyle was looking closer at this coin. Actually, it's not a regular large cent. It's a Newfoundland 1917. Because we were like, yeah, there's a crown in the middle. And yeah, cool. I don't think I've ever found a Newfoundland large cent. Good job, man.
From the homeland.
I gotta say that the 15-inch coil in the water is not the best choice. It's very sluggish, very hard to swing around. But I knew that, and that's not why I bought it, but we can still use it. It's just very slow going. So Kyle just brought me this, and we were trying to figure out if it was some kind of rivet or something, because it's old. And then on the bottom I noticed there was writing, and you can read it. It says cream. It's the top of a tube, and that was the lid for what it's metal, which is weird. I don't know. Like I told him, lips and assholes, 1930s something.
Potent stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so Kyle says it says dental cream on there. Mystery solved. So it's an old toothpaste, but I mean, how many toothpastes have a metal top? That's crazy. Good find, man. It's history.
Do some research.
Well, I haven't seen any, but Kyle was just over with that toothpaste and he was telling me he's seen all kinds of little leeches out there. I hate leeches. Please don't be a leech. Dude, I don't know what that was. Gold! 10 cents, not silver. Okay, there's a strange one. It's I think it's a coin. But if it is, it's very thin. And I can't get any kind of markings off of it. I'm 95% sure. I'm 100% sure it's a coin. But a small cent, that would mean, you know, the oldest that could be would be 1880s if it was an Indian head. But it's very thin. I don't know. It's confusing to me. Gotta be honest, I sold Kyle my last pulse dive, and the Fisher F Pulse here, it's wet now, and the speaker, once it gets wet, it's not producing any noise, just hardly at all, so I can't hear it. And I've got a good 80-something coin signal, and I can't find it because I can't even hear the pinpointer going off. It's just a garbled mess right now. I wish I had kept that last pulse dive for days like this. You guys are smart hiding under the dock. It's pretty warm out here in the sun. Alright, I've passed a leech check. Everything's good. Well, that's the beach totals minus Gary's garbage because I already threw it in the bin when I went by. But so as you can see, we didn't kill it. I mean, the one nice old coin, and a bunch of modern coins for me and a toonie, but The Porsche and the Corvette, I think, were the finds of the day.